One take. July 15th. This is NBA One Take with yours truly, Pretty Boy Laker, coming from beautiful New York City. This is NBA One Take. Follow me at YouTube and IG, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat for all your NBA content around the league and whatever. But this is One Take. I do one take and that's it. No editing, nothing. Everything is strictly off of the dome. Just going on. First thing I was talking about, my boy IT going to the Denver Nuggets on a 1-year minimum deal. And the first thing people are talking about is how the mighty has fallen. He's a year or so removed from a top 5 MVP candidate, and now he's getting the minimum deals around the league. All right. First off, it's a shame what did happen in Boston, but that's what people are talking about. What the Celtics not saying what they did, but just everything. If he would have just sat out and had the surgery, he would have possibly got his deal with the Celtics, or at least $100 million, not almost 200, where he had to back the Brinks truck and things like that. Do I still think he could get a deal? A big time contract? That's yet to be seen. With the Nuggets, he's in a good situation. They dumped Arthur and Fareed, get some cap space. When they're doing so, they got a good player, Isaiah Thomas. He can score, give him a boost off the bench, stay relatively healthy this season. He can help them, and the Nuggets, for the most part, I already said they'll most likely be in the playoffs this year. I think striking out 2 years in a row, I think the third time's a charm. They'll possibly get in probably like a 7th or 8th seed at best. Yeah, this is going to be some of the teams that came in last year. Definitely it's not going to go. Next order of business. In a couple. Jabari Parker, 2-year, $40 million deal with the Bulls. Yes. Before people go crazy, and people was going crazy, it's a 2-year, $40 million option. Meaning the second option, the second year of the team is a team option. Meaning they don't have to honor it and they can let him go as free agency. So it's like a 20-year, 1-year deal. Meaning we're gonna try you out for 1 year and see how well it goes. If it goes well, then we'll decline the team option. We'll structure something and give you a long-term deal. Depends on how you feel. Now for Jabari Parker, he's coming back home. It's not a D Rose situation, He's been a little fit for Chicago, but he's been hurt. And him and Giannis on the court together has not been as efficient as people once thought it was. I remember when Jabari Parker came in, it was supposed to be his team, not even Giannis. Giannis came in on his own and dispelled all that, and he's clearly one of the best players in the league and the Bucks' best player. But we'll see. There's some guys on the team he has actually got to fight. We don't know what they're going to do, because I know marketing there is going to be starting at the 4. Depends on what they do. I don't even know what they're going to do with Lopez, and if they, I don't know what the Bulls. We don't even know what the Bulls, and they got Wendell Carter who played in Summer League. We don't know. Speculation. The Bulls or whatever, and they got Zach LaVine. My head scratches at what the Bulls are doing. I don't know, but we'll see. We have to see what the Bulls are going to do. And Shabazz Napier signed a 1-year deal with the Nets. He'll be coming there, backing up D'Angelo Russell. He played well for Portland last year. People don't understand. He just came in. He was very solid, and the minutes he got in was a real good part of their success last season. So he just brings some of that, veteran leadership and solid play to a Brooklyn team that's desperately trying to go to the playoffs. I mean, they really want to go to the playoffs, and that's what you play for, to go to playoffs, As if you could draft and develop and recruit, you don't need to tank to get the number 1 pick. I hate that. Tanking is not a thing you should do. But teams still do it, and they you get somebody. I don't know. Then you don't even know craziest thing happened. Our boy Jimmy Butler. He turned down $110 million extension with the Minnesota Timberwolves. And people are like, Jimmy Butler's about to be out of here. Wait, that's not true. He's doing that because he's giving himself, he knows he's going to be a free agent 2019. Why would he sign an extension? That's the same thing with Kyrie Irving. Why would I sign an extension where I know that I can get top dollar, because I'll be one of the 5 most coveted free agents in that class, and there's going to be at least 14, 15 teams with cap space willing to sign me. So why would I sign an extension with them? There's no secret. There are issues with Jimmy Butler and some of the players on that team. Notably Andrew Wiggins, Karl Anthony Towns, and then Shabazz Muhammad, but he was traded. He had issues with players on the team. In the previous video, I was explaining that Jimmy Butler got a lot of dog in him, and that's the thing. When you got a lot of dog in you, and you coming around puppies, not necessarily my words per se, but understand it. Someone's with you, their dog. The way they do things, it's a little different than what puppies do, or young people. You don't like certain things, but he gonna let you know, because he's not gonna beat around the bush. And it's gonna come off as thing because the sensitivity of how things are in the world and all this bullying, stupid stuff. It's just, you can't tell people things anymore. You can't vent your frustrations about certain things because you feel things should be a certain way. People should be doing certain things to be successful. And when you've been doing the things your way for so long and you're not successful at it, especially in your profession, we're not talking about individual. We're talking about the whole team itself. And when you're coming in, you're giving them something different, and they want to relatively go back to the same stuff. Now, just to rewind in certain things. The Timberwolves was the 3rd seed before Jimmy Butler went down from his injury. They was actually echoing him being the legit MVP candidate because of the impact he's done on that team. Getting at it at defense. Becoming vocal. You know, getting Towns to play even was at that time relatively good defense. But then Jimmy go down. And they plummet in the standings damn near till Jimmy Butler coming back the last game of the damn season was a do or die situation, and you gotta beat the Denver Nuggets to go to the damn playoffs. And by that time, I'm gonna tell you something, he wasn't even totally healthy. He wasn't in shape, couldn't even work his way back. And he was very, very upset about that. Very upset. Because the team was going back to the old ways. And Thibodeau was very upset with how the players was playing and how you playing this way. We understand Jimmy's presence, but it's like, okay, he's not there. We're going back to the same things we've been doing. And he was pissed. And it was an incident. He let people know, the guys know in the locker room. Wasn't celebrating going to the playoffs like other guys was doing in the locker room. That right there pissed him the F off. Celebrating going to the playoffs in the locker room as an 8th seed. He didn't care about the last time they went since Kevin Garnett was there. He didn't care about that. He said he came there to win with Thibodeau. Even though they traded for him, he was there to win with Thibodeau. Because he know what Thibodeau expects. That's his coach. No matter what y'all feel about Thibodeau, how he overruns his starters and do whatever, Thibodeau's coming there to win. And bringing in Butler, when they made the move, they're doing so because they feel they have the talent on the roster to make noise in the West and possibly necessarily elevate the team so they can be in serious contention to compete with Golden State and the other teams and possibly see what they can do in regards to their goal is to go to a championship. That's it. When guys are doing certain things, how you expect them to feel? What do you expect Jimmy Butler to feel about that? I think he's gonna feel. And y'all say something, he ain't signed that stitching. It's a reason. Get more off the market. Get $50 million more off the market. 5 year, 160 if you want. The same Timberwolves. 5-year, 175 if you want. With the same team. Why you gotta, you don't have to do that. He can make it his last contract. But in doing so, he gotta see. I'm not gonna commission you guys. We got that same roster. We don't know. No, we gonna see how this season goes because guess what? If we healthy, we a 3rd seed or 4th seed or whatever like that. Our decision to be made. Are we an up and coming team or what are we? Even though these guys think, did they reach their ceiling? Was this their ceiling right here? He got to see about that because he's an elite player. And elite players, when they're free agents, have a right to go where they please. To the best situation for them to win and be successful. Capitalize on your dollars because the narrative is championship or anything. Championships define you. That's what sports media has always said. They put that ahead of every single thing. Sports media. And it started with Jordan. And it resonated through every single sport. Possibly not too much with baseball because they honor statistics and less about the individual accomplishments of someone or who got 3 championships or whatever. It's more of what the franchise is doing. Football's the same, and namely with quarterbacks. How many championships you got? How many wins you got? The NBA's been like that. You got a championship, and you're an all-star, possibly you're going to be going to the Hall of Fame. So he wants to win. He wants to do what he has to do. And he's one of the best in the league. This is NBA Onetake Weekend Edition. But you can follow me on YouTube and everything. Share and like. You will be seeing this video. Just say something. No matter. I get certain things. If you want me to advertise your products and your business, I will do that.